What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're playing Syndra on the public beta environment. And we're going to be testing out some of the new items and runes, which includes the elixir.
Oh my god, he's a simp.
Otherwise, there's not really anything else in terms of runes that's different for me to run, so I'm just going to be running that. And in terms of itemization, what I'm thinking about doing this game is... I really hate Caster's Companion. I think it's just absolutely terrible, personally. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building a tier, which I absolutely hate doing on this champion, but I'm going to go directly into Storm Surge as a result of it. So that's kind of my exchange, is that by building tier, I unlock the ability to go Seraphs if I want to, but it just unlocks the ability to build an actual item that doesn't have mana, and is significantly better than Caster's Companion. Storm Surge is significantly better, no cap. We're playing against Ikeepittaco. I'm going to play for a level 3 ward. He must have just finished his 3 camp. Well, it's kind of right now just hit level 3 so we can use stun. But keep in mind, PB, everyone is a very random rank, so this isn't a very accurate representation of standard gameplay, but you do get to see some of the cool items and combinations that come as a result of it. I got the true damage, 5 true damage to minions. I'm insane right now. Oh my god, I'm actually getting clapped right now. She has no flash. She dodged my Q, she's absolutely insane. Yeah, the adaptive potion seems cool. Like, getting 40 gold from Elixir of Avarice just gets you closer to your lost chapter now that it's worth more. It's like 1,200 now. The thing is, we're not building lost chapter anymore because we're just building tier. Which is a bit of a tragedy, but we don't necessarily need mana anyways on Syndra.
You have transcended.
The tier is just a quality of life thing. I could just completely skip it.
Platonic simps.
Kernan just subscribed.
Yo, Kernan, thank you so much for the tier 1 and welcome to the Platonic Harem. Can I get some Zianni struts in chat in honor, please? Thank you so much. Storm Surge. Honestly, I think building Dark Seal would have been better than double amp here. It's just by building double amp, I can get Hextech on the next recall. She just used everything, so we just get a free combo. Honestly, if you guys want me to, I can just let her play the lane out for free, and then you guys can just imagine that I'm not bullying some random player. Up to you, though. Yo, thank you so much for the hype train, guys. Appreciate them. Realistically here, we just keep shoving in if we hit 6. Okay, never mind. I don't know what that was about, Mordekaiser, but thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Wow, she actually outplayed me. I was so sure I was going to dodge that. Fortunately, with the slow, we were pretty much beat out. Ganked by Latina. Sounds nice. We're gonna play for plate and then probably reset. I can definitely one-shot Kazakhs on Raptors if he's here. Oh no! I do have adaptive potion, so I straight would have killed him if I had waited on the QE. That's really tragic. Alright, we're gonna go for one more wave because it's cannon, but also because I just want a Dark Seal and boots if I can afford it. And we're out of here. I really love the new Syndra Swash. She actually has a face and personality before her face was just a blob. I mean, she's kind of just a bad bitch in general, guys. Syndra's always been a baddie. That's what calls me to her. Press 1 in chat if you like bad bitches. Yeah, I do like the new gank opportunities. Like, it just gives you so much more flexibility in actually playing the game offensively. Everyone coming out of the woodworks to tell us how much they love. She's level 3. Oh my god. Honestly, if I had used my adaptive potion, and... Well, she's dead anyways, but... I definitely would have been able to kill her without that second rotation. That's so mean? Alright, I'll stop killing her. But the thing is, if I go play for other lanes, I just automatically win the games. Like, what am I supposed to do now? I just don't play League? If I go bot lane here and double kill them, they just give up. I can let her hit level 7. Alright, here we go. We're gonna wait for his arcane shift before we commit our Q. Just kidding, that's fine. Oh my god. I thought about flashing for the turret, but we're gonna go for the snaky snake. We're gonna snake around and assume that she's recalling in the bush like every average player would. She's gonna go to cancel my recall because she's ego. And then we'll stun her. Just kidding, she's God. Plus 40 mana. So I guess the alternative here is we run Biscuit, we get permanent max mana, we drop tier, we just rush Storm Surge. And, I mean, with this item, we basically just one-shot people, right? It's kind of hard to theory craft when you're playing against a level 4 in mid lane. We just run straight down. Alright, I'm gonna let her live. I haven't really looked at anybody else's like Syndra builds. This is just me doing what I think is best, because I don't think Casters is very good. I think Casters is a very poorly designed item. Oh, I guess we gotta do it. I'm sorry. What makes casters bad? The damage on the item itself and the scaling is terrible. So for example, Storm Surge, this item when you complete it has a 40% AP ratio. You build casters, this item has a 6% AP ratio on the shot charge system. And then repeat damage only does 35% of it. So in terms of damage output, I think casters is only good if you need help wave clearing. And I don't need help wave clearing. I just need straight up single target damage or burst damage. Lightning Strike. Love it. Man, I didn't know how much I missed Storm Surge. Or Storm Raider. Yeah, we're gonna go for a speed run here. Let's see how fast we can solo in this game. Storm Surge. Boop. And there's my free skill point, which gives me 5 splendors, guys, because it's giving me a rank up. If the item was designed to give you a level, it wouldn't have worked. Storm Surge, kill him. Nice. Alright, this one we're gonna put the foot to the pedal. Shadow Flame second for the critical strike damage on low HP targets. Or we could just build straight up Magi's. I'm not gonna do Magi's because I think it's just gonna make the game end too fast. But at this point with Storm Rage proc, I'm pretty sure we just kill everybody forever. Like 300 damage right now on this. It's really sexy. I panicked. I don't know why I panicked. I just recalled straight up. My man's gone. Taco Eater! When will you learn? I think she's gonna walk back for this choke for literally no reason. Oh my god. Man, if that killed her, that would have been so funny though. My spidey senses were tingling. Alright, max range QE's kill. She's actually landing these Qs every time she's low health though. Goodbye. We're gonna go face check Kha'Zix for fun. I thought you were gonna hit it. Time loss. Alright, we just give up now. Bad futures market, I could straight up just buy Shadow Flame here. Now, like, technically we do get a ton of mana from Archangel's AP now, but since we're not building a mana first item, I don't think it's as efficient to build it now. Like, if we did casters and Seraphs, it'd make more sense because you're converting the 600 mana into AP as well. But, was it 1%? You get 6 AP out of it? That's not very good. Alright, looks like we'll just sit on here for the Death Realm. Biggest issue we see so far is that my cooldowns are so long though. Good for you. Good flash. If that Q landed, she was actually just dead. That has to be Storm Surge, Brock. It's on cooldown. Unlucky. Oh, I'm so sorry. Just gonna let her... Oh, that is cruel. I'm so sorry. I am dirty. And now you're dead as well. Can you imagine if they made this item reset on kill? Oh my god. I would come, dude. Exceptional. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't go for it. Dang, Shadow Flame completed, now we just go raw Shadow Flame. Again, it's intentional not to go Magi, it's just to be fair. Not that it's fair for a challenger player to be in PB against somebody with 200 ping. What's going on, Sophia? Bazan, good morning. We're currently at 371 AP. It's actually not very high. But again, 40% AP ratio on Storm Surge. This item's doing 353, and that's before my 120 fragments and my Shadow Flame. No! Yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks. Yeah, the Ratatouille was so fucking good, dude. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be testing Syndra and the PvE. So far, our only game with Syndra has been a pretty fast forfeit just because this champion is so good. But we'll find out. The tech that I've been experimenting with is just skipping Lost Chapter entirely and building directly into Storm Surge. And then I can build a tier if I actually need the mana sustain for lane. Then that gives me access to a Seraphs if I want to. Otherwise, I can just keep building direct AP. But I think Storm Surge is OP because it has a 40% AP ratio, whereas Caster's Companion only has 60, which is something that I really, really like. I give him a free W on accident. Bad man. But we are running the new rune, which is the Triple Tonic. I'm accidentally running Biscuits, but Biscuits is fine because it gives me a max mana pool to work with. Which is pretty good, considering that we're not going to be running an active mana item. Against the Silas, it's really just about maintaining your distance and then just looking for spells whenever he goes up to right-click with chains. Because if you bait him into using E1 and he misses, you basically just win for the next 12 seconds entirely. No, GG's Clocky. Alright, so we see a guaranteed combo there, because we know he's investing his E onto a minion. Which means he can't invest it into us. At this point, we do have Avarice, gives us extra tower damage. I'm just going to pop it right now. Bit of an overengage from something corny, so I think if he didn't level up there, I think we would have just killed him off of 2 autos in a Q. So my option here is I can pull the wave and force it to slow push back and force TP. We'll find out. I'm pretty sure he's going to TP no matter what, yeah. We're going to go pot up above 60% health just to make sure we don't make any mistakes. At this point, the wave is slow pushing to me just because the wave is equalizing in a bad spot for him. It's just due to proximity. And we're going to play for a Splinter and just wait. Like, this is guaranteed to come to us, so as long as we're patient, eventually we'll be fine. Like, this is what I want. I want the wave to be on my side. It makes it very difficult for a Sylas to actually engage into me, being in the comfort of my tower. Which means I can invest my Scattered a week without actually just straight up getting all-in. Right now, how does he punish me for having no E? Now, we do need to cull some of these excess minions. If I let the wave sit here like this, it is going to push too fast. There's too many minions right now. Now, of course, the natural limitation here is that because I'm not choosing to spend my money, I am weaker than I should be. So if I reset here and just went straight Lost Chapter, I could surely one-shot this guy off of a level 7 combo.
It's Vizsla just subscribed.
Yeah, Vizsla, thank you so much for the tier 1. Can I get some Zianni struts in chat, please? Alright, change of game plan, guys. I'm going to hard shove this lane and reset it because with the next wave should be cannon, if I'm remembering correctly. And there's no way this guy actually penalizes me for leaving here since I have TP. Okay, Storm, Surge, Hextech, and if we had just a little bit more money, we could have just straight up bought Darkseal. But as you can see, he's forced to match my wave, but because he doesn't actually have TP anymore, I can basically get a free roam timer here, which means I can tower dive top or bot side. At this point, I'm going to go for top. I know that's very unlikely, but eventually this guy can just tower dive and press R under tower, which is my thought process. Oh my god, it's impossible to gank anymore. I have to stun during the silence to make sure she can't invulnerability yet. Now, she has no flash, so like if she's ever caught out like this, it is basically she's just dead. But as you can see here, wave is slow pushing back to me. I am going to end up losing like 2 or 3 minions, but I do get 150 gold from the CS room. I just got to make sure I don't face check this bush. If he chains into me here, I just E and I'm out. But yeah, I just lost 2 minions for that. I won top lane and I got myself a pretty massive gold lead as well. And that's just using my teleport smartly and my wave manipulation. Uh-oh. 3 damage. It's kind of hard for me to engage with Karthus gank here because I just used my stun. Gwyn is immune. 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 Yeah. Okay, it looks like Karthus is still committed to it. I am level 7 now. It's a free stun.
My god, he's a 7.
We should lead with W there for the slow. I gotta commit the cannon here though. We do get a free plate though. Oh, my top lane lost. Crazy. Okay. I'm gonna bait him into engaging back into me. I want him to flash towards me. So just by staying outside of his max range, I'm giving him the illusion of a choice. Because if he goes back in, he dies. And if he commits to running, there's a chance he at least gets away from Karthus. Oh, nice steal. That's actually huge. And honestly here, I think it's better for me to go tier 2 boots than it is to go Aether Wisp. Is it harder for mid laners? So this gives you the ability to actually influence every single skirmish on the map because of new pathing systems. You can get to your jungle easily, and you can get to the enemy jungle easily. And you can also gank bot lane easier. So the game is a lot more symmetrical now, which means skirmishing is going to be a lot more incentivized. It's a very, very good change from Riot. I'm actually surprised that they came up with it. But one more combo, and he's dead, so we're just going to wait 10 seconds. And if I want to be super smart, I can play Q right before my E comes up just to get an extra ball in the combo. Looks like it wasn't absolutely necessary, but at this point I think we're just going to snowball out of control just because we have such a huge item lead, which is partially due to having a CS lead and just getting 2 solos. Okay, technically 1 solo and assist. But once I finish Storm Surge, this game is just completely in my favor. Not that it already isn't. And with the power of Touch of Void, we actually do quite a bit of damage to towers. But again, the main limiting factor here is that because I chose to skip tier, I have to land my splinters. I have to use my spells efficiently. And getting rid of my D-ring means I don't have any mana regen effect from that as well, which is kind of bad. But I don't want to stay one more wave, so I'm just going to go and do it. Your interface is big. Yeah, PB account's a different account, so the settings are different. That's my bad. Sorry, bro.
My god, he's a simp.
Good catch, though. I never would even recognized. Storm Surge. Boom. And I get money every time it doesn't kill something. And here's my skill points, so I am now even closer to my upgrades. So the reason why this works is because even though it's not a level up, Syndra gets splinters when she actually puts the skill point in. So it's like the perfect item combination for Syndra. And it's not like there's anything else in that slot that matters besides maybe stopwatch, which they removed. So it's that or footwear, and nobody runs footwear when you're in a volatile matchup, so free stats. Oh. It's crazy. I actually just kill him right there if I play better. Okay, we're going to wait on E instead of egoing it. I'm going to force him to come back to mid lane by hard shoving. I can just lead with ult. I'm going to zone them into walking the same direction. Uh-oh, I don't have enough mana. Alright, we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna flash Q over the wall like a legend. Just kidding. Here, he's gonna E towards me, I'm gonna E it. It's free. Use W to get the slow, please. Cannon is mine for the splinter. Now I get a bunch of mana back. We're gonna shove one more wave. F my life. Gwyn is AFK. Oh my god. It's okay, just let it happen. I think the solution here is that I'm just gonna compile all the Syndra VODs into one video and just call it 1 hour Syndra 2024 changes. Because there's no way that I'm gonna be able to play Syndra, which is like one of my best champions, in the PB without just fucking perma-stomping. So I guess it's just, we gotta let it happen. 100% we could just perma-run it with like people in queue, but I don't think it's a good use of our time or fun for you guys. If you're gonna be... So the thing is, it is fine without the tier. I think building the tier is the most consistent option, just because it means you can make mistakes. Because tier is like your gateway to having infinite wave clear as well. Because if you're not going Lost Chapter and you're playing for wave clear, you're gonna run out of mana. Now, I think Silas is bot side here, man. I'm basically dead if I land. Thanks for Storm Surge. And you're here to take my tower gold. Okay. Very cool, gamer. Let's go tower dive bot side with the new gank route. You think Orianna can be good still? Honestly, I haven't played her yet, so I have no clue. I just stole Gromp on accident. Now, to be fair, I think I would have just killed Teemo, but... But as you can see, like, I run out of mana while being in lane for, like, maybe a minute, so... I think tier is definitely the way to go, and then just have the option to finish it if you want. Oh my god. We just committed the blue buff the entire time instead of moving. That's actually so tragic. That's the thing I hate about QEing at melee range, is because they removed EQ, that shit is literally impossible. If somebody gets melee range of you, you're basically committed to just missing it. I agree. Like, I've played probably 6 PB games and 3 of them have been bugged from people abusing it. It's actually just a waste of time for all 9 players outside of the bug abuser. It's just not fun. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Please, 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 please. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another educational game. We are so far 2-0 on the new Syndra. The issue is that the games are ending in 10 minutes because of how dominant our performance is. So hopefully this third game is a little bit more balanced. So to recap what we've been doing, essentially we're running Storm Surge as our first item because I don't like the AP ratios and casters. And as a result of this, we're actually running out of mana a little bit easier. So we're going to build tier this game to kind of offset that. This does give us build diversity if we want to swap into... building Seraph second, but we're just going to sit on the tier and build Shadow Flame second, and then that way we have the ability to just infinitely cycle spells. But so far, it's been super effective. I think Storm Surge is probably going to be the best first item on Syndra. I think being baited into building Lost Chapter is going to be the downside of a lot of players currently. And we are running the new Elixir, Triple Elixir, so... At level 9, we're going to get a free skill point, which will give us an extra 5 splinters as well. So we were playing at Sekram, 220 is the gank timer, so if he decided to gank mid after Raptors, we probably would have gotten burned. So I think I'm going to be fine here just because I have Biscuit. Yeah. Oh my god! Dark Harvest! Alright, GG guys. What a legend. It's okay, it's okay. This is actually good. We gotta run it down so the game lasts longer so that we have a chance at actually going to full build. Alright, so there is no TP. So the reason why I flashed is because I want to get out of the Ignite range. I didn't realize I was going to die to Dark Harvest though. So I failed my own mid lane lessons, which is to always check the win condition. I didn't identify my matchup appropriately. I also placed my ward 20 seconds late against a very obvious level 3 timer. What a tragedy. Yeah, the Q itself does like 84 damage and an extra 35 from Dark Harvest. Like a guaranteed kill. But I am currently triple the Teemo CS just because, again, wave manipulation and farming really strong. So there's two types of CS in this game. There's uncontested CS and contested CS. So my goal is to turn every minion into a contested CS to make the enemy player kind of have a hard time farming it. But a majority of players just miss out on uncontested, which is where nobody's actually stopping them from farming. They stop themselves because they're bad. So one of the easiest ways to improve as a player is just miss less uncontested CS to begin with. But we do have Avarice here. This is a guaranteed kill pretty much. Nice. Good gang. And thanks to the power of the elixir, I can shove my lane. So we're going to play for a plate here. Even if Hecarim comes, he doesn't have Ghost this time, so it should be fine. The face tank a whole bunch of damage. Fortunately, this tower is tanky, dude. I can also interrupt with stun this time. We are going to tempo this wave and start clearing the next one, just because it's going to give me more time to reset afterwards. Fortunately, we still have the elixir effect for the 5 true damage. Okay. So this is going to be reset. We are going to be able to buy a Hextech alternator. I do see Hecarim on the Void Scuttles, though. Storm. So again, to recap why we're building this, 40% AP ratio. It gives move speed, it gives magic pin. It's just all around a better item than Caster's Companion. Now, to be fair, we aren't getting any haste out of this item, which means that your cooldowns are going to be pretty long in comparison. But I'm addicted to it. I just absolutely love it. And we'll pick up a free kill real quick. Utilizing the power of the new jungle. Now, the good news is, Teemo should lose a bunch of CS here if we can successfully crash this tower. Even though I'm being a little bit inefficient with my spell usage right now, we're still going to successfully crash the wave. So I can either let this bounce back to me to control my wave, or I can continue pushing. With no flash, the obvious answer is just let it push back towards me. This also zones out the Teemo. Like, look how fucking long that bush is now. Last time we saw Hecarim was top side of mid, so this gank angle is pretty much dead now, which makes it very hard to die from that angle. So it's really just this angle that we have to play around now. If he goes for this minion, he dies. Alright, I'm going to set a Q down. If this comes back up and he face checks it, I basically just ends the kill. Oh my god, the ball disappeared, otherwise this would be a kill. Unlucky. I could have also elixir for the 20 adaptive. I tried to pick up my existing ball and it just clicked on a minion instead because of proximity. Oh, and we lost cannon. I mean, technically I can just flash Q and this guy's dead. Or we can just... Okay! I see you! Boys kissing, I love it. So the thing is, the map is two-pronged, right? So, like, it's easier to live as a mobile mage in mid lane now if you're playing defensively. But you have to understand that this new map also makes it easier for mid laners to roam. Which means that if you pick a mobile mage against a roaming champion, they can just kill your side lanes over and over. So, like, that's the pro, right? That's what they gain out of this situation. So we have enough for Storm, so we're just going to go back real quick. I forgot to buy tier again, just because I'm a poor, broke boy, so, as Pokimane would say. Alright, so we now have an extra 5% MS, so once we get boots, it's going to make it a lot easier for us to find engaging QEs. I would normally immediately rotate to this, but I'm going to shove mid first to make sure I don't lose anything. And we're one level away from the next elixir. I'm going to pop my biscuit here just to get an inventory slot going. Yeah, at this point we wait one more Q and it's a free kill. Oh, did we not kill? Oh, we did. Oh, you also have Ignite. Legendary. Guys, what is the point of me getting Elixir Force if I forget to use it every single time? I think Evelyn could have just walked up at this point and would have been fine. Oh yeah, goodbye. Wait. Where the fuck did I didn't even see the flash animation. What? He just fucking disappeared. Alright, we're gonna take a plate. Now, I think actually building tier 2 boots is pretty effective on Syndra right now as like a first item with Hextech Alternator. Alright, we're gonna pop the adaptive. Fuck. I overkited and I gave him too much space, and now we're gonna end up dying to Hecarim if he paths directly in the mid. So, if I stay, I kill Teemo, but I die and I give over 200 gold shutdown, which is the opposite of what we want to do. But I need 1.1k for Sork boots, so I'm gonna just kill myself real quick. This is how League of Legends is meant to be played. Yo, Strom, thank you so much for the tier 1.
Strawbo just resubscribed for 9 months.
Can I get some Zianni struts in chat, please? And here's my new elixir, so we're at 57 now. Sexy. Oh, I'm being begged to gank my bot lane. Okay. I'm up 60 CS, but I need to do more. Yo, Claim, thank you so much for Prime Gaming.
_2p0 just resubscribed for 9 months.
I am definitely going to get a pickup kill here. Honestly, I don't even know why I ulted when I was in range of Q. I didn't know if he had flash or not, I think is what made me do it. I think it's just about the impending doom that you give to the other player that makes them depressed. I guarantee you, every time you kill somebody in Syndra, they just, like, they lean back in their chair and they sigh and they just go fucking Syndra ult, bro. Every single time. It's a firm belief of mine. Okay. Done. Oh, no! Okay. Storm Surge carried me. I way over pivoted on that ball. The plate. Don't be like me, guys. Don't waste your spells. I've got no mana and I'm casting spells on fucking 2 minions. Like, am I stupid or what? We're gonna take tower, though. Yeah, the critical striking from Shadowflame, though. Oh my god. Again, 40% AP ratio on Storm. It's doing 300 damage right now. The move speed from Squall is pretty nice as well. But the cool thing is if you kill them before the effect goes off, you're basically just insta-detonating all the damage around in a team fight. And for such a high AP ratio, that's definitely worth it. Alright, we're following up Boys Kissing. Hopefully that pops off. Oh, you're dead. Just kidding. We're gonna flash Q. Like, I have so much MS right now from... Get him. Oh my god. I actually made such a mistake. We do have completed Shadow Flame here, which is nice. Is it looking like mages might make a comeback? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. They added like 9 different magic resist items. For example, I'm gonna show you Force of Nature. Force of Nature gives you 125 MR. We're fucking doomed, bro. There's no hope. It is doomed. We're fucking doomed. We have one Impin item, which is Void Staff. That's it. And Crypt Bloom, which is 30%. Yeah, there's the Mage Bane item. I don't remember what it's called, but they added so many MR Bruiser items that it's almost laughable. Because if it's Bruiser meta, we just do 0 damage. And we're forced to do Liandry's. Like, we got Liandry's back, but it's not even like the good version of Liandry's. You guys remember the very first iteration of Liandry's Mythic where it lowered MR over time? That shit was nice. We're gonna go tower dive bot side again. I mean, this dude gank angle is just kind of disgusting. If you that. You're dead even if I don't follow up. Yeah. GG, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Obviously, this is game 3 of a compilation because of how fucking fast these games are.